And Lumbini Development Trust, with whom we've been working. As you may know, for the last 10 years we've been focusing most of our attention on Lumbini and also Tilurkot Kapilavastu. And this last week we've been discussing the potential nomination dossier and its submission for World Heritage status to UNESCO, and this is very significant. This site though, Ramagrama, to General of Archaeology, Mr. Kosh Prasad Acharya, we undertook the first geophysical survey at this site. Using the geophysics, we changed the understanding of the site from a single isolated mound. Using the archaeological geophysics, we found the presence of shrines to its west. Since then, in '99 and then 2018 and 2019, we've undertaken more geophysical survey. This is part of the survey as we understand it at the moment. Here is the stupa. It's a large brick mass. Below the fields, when you look, you see nothing. Using archaeological geophysics, we've picked up buildings below the surface. So for example, immediately next to the stupa, we have a series of shrines measuring about 30 or 40 meters by 30 or 40 meters. So this is not empty ground. Underneath the surface, the survey has picked up shrines. This large blue mark is actually a tank, a pond. This is a brick-lined pond measuring about 40 meters by 30 meters. Very similar to ponds that we found also at Tilurkot Kapilavastu. So this shows that the stupa is not an isolated monument. It may be the largest one, but we have shrines and also we have below the ground the tank. Finally, we found evidence of a very large monastic compound. This monastic compound has been really poorly understood. We need to understand more. So this season we've excavated part of the pond and also into this area of the monastery, and it's clear it's multiple phases. We believe the establishment is probably Mauryan, but then there is later occupation in the Kushana period. We also have evidence of alms bowls, so the confirmation that this site is actually a monastery. Now, these are only from the areas we've surveyed. As you can see, there are many areas around us which have not been surveyed yet. When we did in 2019 a small survey on the other side of the river bank here, we found a huge building measuring about 40 meters by 30 meters. So over there is another very important building. The other side of the new river cut, there is also a building there. It's about 200 meters away. So what we would recommend, because this is on Nepal's tentative World Heritage list, so in a way it's next to be put forward to World Heritage status. At the moment it is beautifully preserved within an ideal setting. We would recommend that more survey is done to see, are there more monasteries, are there more buildings in the vicinity. This way, development and facilities for visitors, facilities for tourists and pilgrims can come, but why not wait until a better understanding of how many more monasteries are below the surface, how many more important structures. Because at the moment it's clear many pilgrims come for a very short visit because there is very little to see. They go round the stupa maybe once, maybe twice and presented. Hopefully pilgrims will spend more time here, and ideally perhaps more benefits will also come to the community around.